Greetings to everyone and welcome to the course AEX 101 Rural Sociology and Educational Psychology. In this session, we are going to explore about lecture number 4. The topics that I am going to cover in this lecture are concept of groups, classification of groups, definitions of social groups, classification of social groups, and role of social groups in extension. Concept of group. E.S. Bohadus defined that group is a number of units of anything in close proximity to one another. According to E.S. Bohadus, a group means a number of units, either people, objects, animals, or anything that are together in one place or close to each other. For examples, a number of birds flying together is a group. Several chairs placed together forms a group. And a number of people standing or working together is also a group. Categorization of groups. Groups can be categorized into 4 types. 1. Category, 2. Aggregation, 3. Potential group, and 4th one is social group. 1. Category. A category refers to a collection of people or things that have one or more characteristics in common. This shared feature makes them different from other groups that have different characteristics. For example, people can be grouped into male and female, young and old, or upper and lower class based on specific traits they share. And animals and birds are categorized into different groups based on their unique characteristics. And non-living objects like furniture are grouped into chairs and tables based on their structure and utility. 2. Aggregation. Aggregation refers to a collection of individuals who are in physical proximity to one another with little or no interaction. Their association is usually temporary in nature and lacks any definite pattern of organization or structure. Examples of aggregation: cinema audience, spectators of a football game, spectators of a magic show. In all these cases, people gather at the same place and time for a common purpose, but they do not interact significantly or form a structured social group. 3. Potential group. A potential group is a collection of individuals who share certain characteristics or interests in common but lack any formal structure, organization, or collective identity. Such a group has the possibility of becoming a real social group once it becomes organized and begins to interact for a common purpose. For example, all the students who have completed the 12th standard form a potential group because they share a common characteristic, their qualification, but they are not yet organized. Once these students get admitted to an undergraduate program in TNAU, they come together with a common purpose and interaction, and thus they become a social group. 4th, social group. A social group is a collection of 2 or more individuals who interact with each other, depend on one another, and work together to achieve common goals or objectives. Members share a sense of belonging and maintain regular interactions. So this social group is an important medium for learning culture and social values as individuals undergo the process of socialization within such groups. Examples: a family, student association, village panchayat, or farmers cooperative society are all social groups where people work together, follow shared norms, and influence each other's behavior. Definition of social group. John Benedict Chithambar defined that a social group is a unit of 2 or more people in reciprocal interaction and communication with each other. According to John Benedict Chittambar, a social group is not just any collection of people. The people in the group talk, work, or spend time together. They depend on each other in some way. Next, Robert Morrison McIver defined that a social group is a collection of human beings who enter distinctive social relationships with each other. According to Robert Morrison McIver, a social group is more than just people together. The people in the group have special kinds of relationships with each other. These relationships make them connected and depend in some way. Classification of social groups. Social groups can be classified based on several criteria. 1. Based on the type of relationship among their members, the social groups are classified into primary and secondary groups, formal and informal groups, Gemeinschaft and Gesellschaft. 2. Based on the social class, social groups are classified into horizontal groups and vertical groups. This classification was given by Sorokin. 3. Based on personal feelings of belonging, social groups are classified into in-group and out-group. This classification was given by Summer. 4th. Based on the structure and type of membership, social groups are classified into voluntary groups, involuntary groups, and delegate groups. This classification was given by Dwight Sanderson. 5th. Based on size, social groups are classified into small groups and large groups. This classification was given by George Simmel. Next, 6th. Based on degree of orientation, social groups are classified into organized groups and unorganized groups. Then next, 7th one, reference group. Primary group. The term primary group was introduced by Charles Horton Cooley, an American social psychologist. A primary group is a small group where members have direct, face-to-face, personal, intimate and long-lasting relationships. They share a strong we-feeling and emotional connection. Examples: family, friendship group, play group or comes under primary group. Secondary group. The term secondary group was introduced by Kingsley Davis and McIver. A secondary group is a group where members have indirect, impersonal and non-intimate relationships. These relationships are usually temporary and the group is often large in size. The examples for secondary groups are political party, labor union, employees association, etc. Formal group. A formal group is well organized and follows specific rules and structures. It has defined membership, written guidelines and official procedures for leaderships. Examples includes schools and colleges, village panchayats, cooperative societies, etc. Informal group. An informal group is formed naturally without any official rules, structure or written procedures. These groups are built on personal relationships and mutual understanding. Examples like families, group of friends, play group, etc. or comes under informal group. Gemeinschaft. The term Gemeinschaft was coined by Ferdinand Tönnies, a German sociologist. Gemeinschaft refers to a society where most relationships are traditional, personal or emotional. Example: in the old zamindari system of India, the landlord cared for the tenants' welfare and the tenants in turn fulfilled their obligations to the landlord. The individuals in the Gemeinschaft society are united by feelings or sentiments. Gesellschaft. The term Gesellschaft was coined by Ferdinand Tönnies. Gesellschaft is a modern society where relationships are based on contracts, written agreements and shared interest rather than personal bonds. The individuals in the Gesellschaft society are united by agreement of interest. Horizontal group. A horizontal group is a group where the members are similar in status or position within the social class system of a society. The members share a comparable level of prestige, occupation or social standing. For example, all farmers in a village, all teachers in a college or all students in a class belong to the same horizontal group where their social standing is nearly the same. Vertical group. A vertical group is a group that includes members from different social status. Its membership cuts across various horizontal groups within the society. Examples: a political party consisting of people from different occupations and social status. Next, a religious association including both rich and poor, educated and uneducated peoples. Third, a village development committee. It includes farmers, teachers, merchants and laborers. All belongs to different social groups. In-group. A group to which an individual has a feeling of belonging, solidarity or strong identification in a particular situation is called as in-group. For example, for a Hindu, all Hindus constitute the in-group. Out-group. A group to which an individual does not feel a sense of belonging is called as out-group. Example, for a Hindu, all Hindus constitute the in-group while members of other religions are considered as out-group. Involuntary groups. Involuntary groups are groups in which an individual has no choice about joining. Membership is usually based on kinship or birth and a person automatically belongs to the group. Examples of involuntary groups include family, where membership is determined by birth, neighborhood, where people live together by circumstance, and community, which individuals belong to based on location or social ties. Voluntary groups. Voluntary groups are groups in which a person joins by their own choice. Members willingly confirm their participation and also have the right to withdraw from the group at any time. Examples of voluntary groups include Red Cross Society, where people come together for helping others. Next, Rotary Club, for providing social services to the society, and playgroups, where members participate in sporting or recreational activities together. Delegate groups. Delegate groups are groups in which a person joins as a representative of a larger number of people. Members are either elected by the people they represent or nominated by some authority. An example of delegate group is a parliament where members represent the interests of citizens. Small groups. Small groups are groups which include just few members, such as dyad or a pair, where everyone can interact closely. Example, a pair of friends, a family of 4 members, or a study group of 3 to 5 students. Large group. Large group have many members, but not all can interact directly with each other. Communication is more limited compared to small groups. The examples of large groups are a college class, a company department, and a village community. Organized group. Organized group are groups with clear social norms, a definite purpose, and systematic interaction among members. Examples of organized groups include family, where roles and responsibilities are defined. Then trade unions which work systematically for workers' rights. Then educational institutions where activities and interactions are followed based on prescribed rules. Unorganized groups. Unorganized groups are groups with no definite social norms, not deliberately formed, and where social interactions are not systematic. Examples of non-organized group include crowd, which is a temporary gathering of people. Then public, people come together without organized structure. And mob, a group that acts spontaneously, often emotionally. Reference group. Reference groups are groups that an individual consults others for advice, guidance, or comparison on different aspects of life or work. Examples of reference groups include a farmers group for agricultural advice, a doctors association for medical guidance, and lawyers association for legal opinions and support. Role of social groups in agricultural extension. Social groups play an important role in agricultural extension. Extension programs often require the active participation of people in developmental activities. For example, a farmers cooperative can help implement new farming techniques. A self-help group can organize awareness campaigns, and a village committee can support irrigation or soil conservation projects. Engaging these groups allow the work to be carried out more effectively and quickly, benefiting the community as a whole. Thank you for your attention. Study this lecture well for better learning.